Shatta Wale is in the news again, this time not with the president, but because he has gone hard on Nigerian musician Wizikid. Shatta says Wizikid is not a superstar and does not see anything extraordinary about him, even though he claims to be the best African artist. And you know, this comment has generated an uproar between Shatta and Wizikid fans on Twitter, with both sides raining insults on each other. Well, Wizikid is still in his one corner. He hasn't commented on the issue. But the question is, should Ghanaians support the dancehall artist in this fight?
It's the same arguments like Ronaldo and Messi. It's just a matter of perspective. Is the glass half full? Is it half empty? So Shatta Wale not seeing Wizikid as a superstar, it's nothing to, you know, fight over. But I think this is the long overdue fight between Ghanaians and Nigerians. And so if this has become that, then I think that we need to rally against our own and support it. Understand? Ojo Legwa is a classic. Well, just imagine the vibe you get when you hear Court Try, Shatta. Like, it's just a vibely feeling.
Yes, in this, as far as this fight is concerned, I'm not a fan of Shatta Wale, but in this case, I'm supporting him because when you look at the way Nigerians treat Ghanaian musicians, it's not fair. Because they think that Ghanaian musicians are not worthy to be celebrated. They don't. If you go to, I'm told you, when you go to Nigeria, they don't play Ghanaian songs. You look at VGMA, Ghana meet Niger in Ghana. How Shatta Wale performed. That's why you know that Shatta Wale is a guru when it comes to Ghanaian musicians.
Oh yes, we should support Shatta Wale because one said Wizikid is more famous than our president. So with that, I'm sure that's the main reason why Shatta Wale stood to this and talk about Wizikid hasn't gotten to anywhere. So Nigerians shouldn't make that point that Wizikid is more famous than our president. So for me, I'm going for Shatta Wale.
Well, for me, I think no. Because he actually started the whole thing. If it was to be like Wizikid was the one who started, then I would have said let's support Shatta Wale.
At the end of the day, Shatta Wale is a Ghanaian.
He's a Ghanaian. The fact that you come from the same country I come from doesn't mean that even when you are doing the wrong thing, I should support you. Even if my family member is doing the wrong thing, I won't support that person. I'll actually tell you that what you are doing is wrong.
Well, Wizikid is quite young, and I think Shatta will be older than Wizikid. And
I think so, yeah.
I believe that he's comported himself well. Wherever this whole thing is coming from, I just think it should cease. I mean, ceasefire. Let's check out what you've been putting on Facebook.
Process. Why are you fighting over vain things? Whether star or superstar, everything will end in a 6-feet grave. The most important thing is, where do you go after your superstar on it? Humble yourself and stop those vain things. Kelvin says everybody has his own opinion, so I don't see anything wrong if Shatta says Wizikid is not a superstar to him. That's his own point of view. So away from all these controversies, Justice Nofa says we work for respect, we don't fight for respect. If there is no freedom of speech in Nigeria, then let us remind them that in Ghana there is freedom of speech. He has said his mind. He has said his mind. It's left to them. Shatta more vim.
And Al Hassan Redwan says it's very clear Wizikid has been overhyped. Gomez, if we can see the rest. Do you remember when Chris Brown said he learned a new dance called Azonto from Wizikid? And that is a Nigerian. Davido has more hit songs than him, but see whose name is out there. Hashtag Shatta is right. And your boss Solomon says, support him for what? Will their feud fall manner or put food on my dining table? What even generated this argument in the first place, and for what reasons? Consciousness. And Julius Sudru says, I don't really know why people are worried about this comment. Do we need to have same opinions? That's his opinion. Who is Wizikid that everybody should follow? What of flavor? Who does decent music? And those are some comments on Facebook.